Hello, everybody. Somebody sent me a special package. I feel so awkward.
It feels so natural to me. I just,
I know. I'm like, oh, I can be like Vanessa. You know what's crazy about this? Hi, everybody. It blows smoke.
Yeah, those are different ones. So
Then
this
it leaves
is
this
like,
residue in my mouth.
let's see. So I have,
Everybody.
so I do have a cigarette case. I actually have a couple. So, they're
Look at them
filled.
all. Yes, I got a special package from Vanessa, and she sent me some cigs. So I get to share them with you. Hey, Wendy. I'm happy that you're here. Hello, fellow stationary nerds.
Hello.
Hello. We're all here. All the nerds are in the house.
All the nerds are in the house.
Shari, how are you?
Sound off, everybody. Sound off. Where are you from?
I feel like Mr. Rogers in the beginning. Remember?
I know, it's like everybody
and Vanessa.
Jamie's telling us don't encourage smoking. I'm not smoking at all. I'm not even smoking.
Did you take a new hobby? So funny. Oh my gosh. I have to say, I was like, oh my gosh, I got my own cigarettes from Vanessa.
That's why I was like, oh, I got a couple of these. I'll just throw some in there. There actually was, so I did find this. I was just looking through Instagram and found this flyer that somebody posted. And it's a cigarette meetup in New York City. This old man.
Get out.
I don't know if it's still in my stories or not, but he's going to meet people on the 21st or something on the corner of these two streets.
And they're going to smoke cigarettes?
Yeah. And if you show up, he'll give you a free cigarette.
That's hysterical.
I mean, it's like, gosh. And I was like,
you should follow that account and see how many people actually show up.
Yeah.
Hello, Germany. Hello, friends from Germany. Hello. And Irene from California. I hope you guys are all doing well.
Yeah. And Nebraska? Is that Nebraska? I should know these abbreviations for states, but
Oma blah.
I've never been to Nebraska before.
So how is everybody doing? I was just discussing with my friend Tina, who works for me on Mondays. We always go over the schedule before she leaves. And she's like, so what are we doing next week for Thanksgiving week? And I was like, excuse me, what? Like, she's like, yeah.
I know, already.
A week.
It's already. So my son will be home this Saturday for Thanksgiving. I was like, oh my gosh, wow, they got here fast.
Gets here fast. And then the kids come home, they stretch it out. Rocco has a conference in Boston that he's coming in for tomorrow, but then he has like a formal, so he has to drive 4 hours to Boston tomorrow for a 2-day conference. They're going to stay at the condo, he and a couple buddies, and then he has to drive back for a formal for like a day because it's like a group. It's like his club that he organized. And then he's got to turn around and come back for Thanksgiving. I'm like,
oh my goodness, he's going to be so exhausted. Although he's young, he'll be fine.
He'll be good. Shannon, where are you crashing for dinner? My mother-in-law makes 400 raviolis for Thanksgiving. It's always like a big deal. We do ravs. We do Italian at my mother-in-law's. She does the turkey, but we start there, sauce and meatballs, then we go to my mom's. So you have lots of options at the table.
Wow. I was going to say, yeah, you might want to go to Lori's. Ours is going to be, I mean, me, husband, the kids.
You're cooking?
Maybe my mom.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't really cook.
Yeah.
I'm a terrible cook.
Thanksgiving is not my holiday, so it's actually very easy for me. When the kids were really little, I was really into, I know this is going to surprise a lot of people, but I was really into Black Friday shopping.
No.
I would wake up at like 3 a.m. and I had a couple girlfriends and we would go to the Natick Mall. Well, we'd hit Target first because the kids were little. We'd get the toys and then we would go all day shopping and then we'd end at a place and get cocktails. And we were like delirious by like noon.
Do you remember when people used to line up at the Walmart and then it's like every evening of Black Friday, you'd see that video of, I mean, just like a mad rush into the store and somebody gets trampled.
It was really the height of
crazy
American consumerism. Actually, no, we're still in it now, but it was just the panic mode that people would go into. Yes, there would always be a fight. I'm kind of glad those days are behind us. I think it's going to be like an interesting study when like our grandchildren, for example, when Black Friday is no longer a thing. I mean, not like we knew it in the 90s and
Right.
early
Right.
2000s. And like they'll be like, what did you do? They won't believe it, right?
I mean, but yeah, every year somebody always got trampled at a Walmart.
Over like a
Every year,
TV.
over
Yes.
nothing. Like over
Anne
nothing.
asks, Lori, did you already get the Lamy Gold nib? Can't wait to hear what you think about it. I have not gotten that yet, Anne, because I had it, as I said, and I don't know which video I shared, where I ended up not ordering on
Oh, so
Valentine's
you
Day.
were going to, okay, so you had found one and you were going to get it, huh?
Well, I ended up getting a Pelican with some credit from Gold Spot, which I'm enjoying, but I had a few things in my cart at Apple Boom. And I decided I wanted to get the 14 karat gold Lamy nib that goes in the safaris.
Yes.
And I think I'm going to sell my Lamy 2000 because I never reach for it. And
Right.
yeah, it's like $114 for the nib, which I'm bummed about because Atlas, I missed the sale. I think they sold out like in a heartbeat, but Atlas had like on Doorbuster or Last Chance some Lamys with gold nibs. And they had them for like $140, $130.
Oh,
So they sold out so quickly. So it would have been nice to get a pen attached to that nib. But I really
yeah.
do like the Lamy Safari, and I think it's a budget-friendly pen that a lot of people can enjoy, and I think it's a workhorse. And yeah, I had mentioned that I want to get the gold nib, and I think they also sell the gold nib at Gold Spot as well.
Yeah, I think that there, and I want to say Pen Boutique.
Oh, okay.
Carries the Lamy gold nib as well. So yeah,
I'm curious, has anybody in the chat done there where they've replaced? So these are like my safaris and my ALs.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's what I bought when I bought my Lamy gold nibs. I bought them to replace them in
your safaris.
Yeah, I did one like in the rose gold LX to make it fancier because it was already fancy. And then I think I put one in like a Lamy Studio. What it has the strange clip on the cap. It's
I think the Studio may have been the one that's on sale,
Okay.
sale. The Lamy Gold Nib is so much better than the Lamy 2000. That's the word on the street, Wendy. I cannot wait. And then my good friend Shannon just sent me the new Japan exclusive at Itoya. It's like their third installment, and it's pink with copper.
Oh my gosh.
Have you seen it?
Yes, I have seen it. That's what I was like, man.
Endless Van Ness also sell them.
Oh, Van Ness. Van Ness is good.
Okay. UT says, I have 2 gold nibs, but I use them on my Lamy Studio. Okay, yeah, I think that may have been the pen that was on sale.
Yeah, it really because I think the Studio is a nice pen, and you put a gold nib on it, and it really just elevates it into a really nice pen. Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to get through. No, I get it. It's not cute. I feel like it's I don't know. It's a classic though. I mean, people love it. I can't give it any shade. It's just not my deal. Hi, Black Friday, run it not over. It's now online. I know. Thank goodness.
Yeah. That's and people seem to start Black Friday early. It's like there's already Black Friday sales going on. So it's just.
I think of a lot of the Black Friday stuff is kicking off on the 20th, which is the week before. So a lot of the sales I'm noticing, some are posting now, but I think a lot of the deals are going to be that week. I'm trying to read. 2000 has never interested me. You know what's funny about the Lamy 2000 is when I started watching videos about pens, I always used to watch Brian and Drew on Goulet. And I used to look forward to the thing when my dad was sick with cancer. I would drive to Boston, and it was kind of a hike for me. And I would save their videos for the drive to and from Boston to visit my dad. And I just loved it. But they loved the Lamy 2000. So they talked about it nonstop. So I thought I was going to love it.
You thought you were going to love it too. Well, I think we've had this talk before about the Lamy 2000, that we think it might be more of a
masculine energy.
Masculine pen. So yeah, I still have mine. I have actually thought about, it's like, I never use it. Okay, I guess let's freak out because there's a car. Yeah.
So you have some love. Oh, and extra fine.
Extra fine. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a nice pen.
the things that little pop out on the side too. There's like this weird, it's just weird. Maybe it's that aluminum-y feel I don't like, because it's kind of
That could be it. It could be the metal. Yeah, it's so weird. So we've got another utilitarian from Wendy, masculine from Jamie. So yeah, I mean it is very utilitarian. I agree with that. The 2000s very just, it's like to the point. It's minimalist, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I do think it's great because it's very durable. So if you want to throw something in your bag, although now with all the pocket pens that are out there, the brass Kaweco, like there are so many options for like throw it in your bag and go. And with all like the Jinhao 10s and the Asvines that aren't expensive, like I feel like there are now a lot of pens that you can kind of like throw
that, or for another good example for a very inexpensive pen that's a decent writer is a Scribner.
Yes.
This one's a brass one, but it has a finish on it. So I don't know if you guys get the brass metallic smell on your fingers. I get that really bad and it drives me crazy. This one has like some sort of protectant over it where you won't get that, but it's brass and it's
smell proof.
And it's weighty. Like it's, you could feel the weight. So you could break stuff with it, like a window or, Yeah.
When I posted fountain pen reflections, I noticed that a couple people before we came online, we're just talking about how the economy's tough right now and people are saving and some people didn't make purchases. And I totally respect that. And so I
didn't make any purchases for Fountain Pen Day. Yeah, I know you're like, oh, it's true. I didn't. I just appreciated what I had, I appreciate the sales that they have, but yeah, I didn't buy anything. So
yeah. Well, show us what you did get. So we were right before we came on, and then Vanessa said, well, I just got some really good bargain pens from Scribner.
Yeah, Scribner.
So I would love, what else did you get from them?
Well, so I just showed y'all the brass pocket pen, and these are also available on Amazon, super inexpensive. They sent me a red version. So
very pretty.
I was pretty happy about that.
I like that one a lot.
I do too. It's much lighter than this. So if
more like a
heavy,
yeah.
This is more of a metal aluminum type, but it's very nice. And it's so much lighter than the chrome and the brass one.
Very pretty. I like that a lot.
I guess this is more of a full size.
Oh, pretty. Is it a dark green or black?
It's racing green, I believe, is what it is, and it's pretty nice. Let's see here. It's kind of on the small side of a full-size pen. It's slimmer, but it's pretty nice. Yeah. So
I would appreciate a slim pen for pen loops in travel journals.
Yes.
That don't fit a normal size fountain pen, so the slim ones are nice.
Agreed. Especially, I noticed that the Travelers Company, the pen slip that you could buy for your notebooks, they're real slim, surprisingly. So this would be good for that.
My theory on that is because they sell that brass one, which is also pretty thin.
Yes.
The little Travelers brass. So they, they probably just do it for their pen,
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you should have seen me trying to jam like a thicker pen in there. I was like, well, this isn't going to work.
I bought the new hot that Vanessa showed us last time. It hasn't arrived yet.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. This one, is this the one you're talking about?
The
hot
flare. Absolutely beautiful.
It's very flare-y.
Yeah, it just gets, the party keeps going. You start and it keeps going. I love that.
It keeps going. Sassy.
What did I bring my thing up? I've been, you know what I've been in the throes of doing over the past couple of days?
What's that?
Migrating. I think I have finally figured out my Commonplace notebook, and it's gone through lots of evolutions, but I think I have it down to these two things. And so I've been migrating all of the information that I've been writing in random notebooks in hopes that they would become the one for my Commonplace, but I think I have figured it out. So I'm very excited because I think I spent like 3 hours on this yesterday. This is an odd size. I feel like 2025 has been the year I've like size notebooks that are hard to find. The A5 Slim and whatever the hell this is.
What is that? It's like a B6 or?
It's a Moleskine, like an art one. It's 4.5 by 7. So like if we look at, I don't even know. This is the little Leutram one, the little skinny Leutram, right? That's that size. And then obviously next to an A5, it's much smaller.
Oh, it is much
But it's
smaller.
not like a Hobonichi A6, because where are my Hobonichis? Sorry, my desk is a mess.
You're all
This is
digging
like
around.
Hobonichi size. This is an A6.
Okay. Oh, that is a strange.
It is a strange
size.
But I love it. And so I had picked it out, and I had randomly, I think I bought it. I think I thrifted this. And this one had lines, which, you know, I must have thrifted it because I don't typically buy lines.
Right.
Which it works nicely, but the paper doesn't always hold up. You get like a little bleed through, a little ghosting sometimes.
Yeah, I was going to ask you how is, because I've had a Moleskine in the past and it didn't handle fountain pen ink very well.
I think Moleskines are very inconsistent. If anybody follows Seaweed Kisses, she has a great YouTube channel, and she did, when I say deep dive, I want to say she must have done like 5 videos on Moleskine. And like she did like the Moleskine expanded, just white pages, and she's great. She really talks through everything, and she found like the ones that were made in Taiwan were better than the ones that were made in China. I'm making this up, but something to that.
I was going to say that is really intense research.
Super specific, but it was like her absolute favorite notebook. And and sometimes they had like a quality control sticker that was green, and those tended to be better than the other ones. I mean, she like really dug in. So I found it fascinating. So I have tried a couple Moleskines. They have this size that I put in my, they have the A5 Slim. They come in a 3-pack. Sometimes they sell them in different colors. And these are okay, but sometimes I find I will just, well, this is a good example. So this isn't bad. So this written here, you know, it's not
that's
bad.
not horrible. No, that's nice.
But this one is actually labeled an art notebook. So the pages are a little bit thicker, and they are just white. So I've only found this size, this 4.5 by 7 size in the lined that I just shared, and then this art version. And when you go into stores, oftentimes Moleskines are pretty expensive in store. This is like $29.99 in most like Barnes and Noble or bookstores. It's only $16 online on Amazon. So I ordered it, and it's been really fun. So I just migrated in here. I took like an Esterbrook blotter paper and I cut it down so that it fits in here. I have a card from Italy, like a hand painted card to like start my notebook, but I did my key.
Oh, how nice.
And so these are all the subjects that I find interesting that I want to talk about in my journal. And so then when I set it up, you can see like the dot means, the pink dots are pens. And then I'll just write the brand under it that I'm talking about. And then over here, manifesting, my own line of notebooks. That is just like personal thoughts and journaling ideas. So yeah, you kind of categorize, you know, what you're talking about. So the dot is almost like a reference, so I can go back and find stuff. But I had a really good time moving into this weekend. And the art Moleskine okay for fountain pens. Yes, absolutely. It's thicker paper and it doesn't bleed. So if I come in close, you can see this is kind of like, I usually like to start my journals with like the purpose of it, because I have so many journals. Like, what do I really want this for? I did this with my reading journal too. So that is Coast Stone Gray, is one of my favorite ink colors. And yeah, the paper is nice and thick. It doesn't go through. So I'm really excited about this. And I don't even know why I just took over the conversation. How did I segue?
No, it's fine. I mean, we're all looking for good notebooks, right? And you know, to save $16 for a notebook, I mean, that's not horrible. I mean, let's be honest, we've all spent way more.
Oh yeah,
on a notebook
really
before.
Affordable. And I think this was like the Goldilocks for me, because the passport was too small for me, the traveler's passport. And then I even got the field note size is what goes in my Louise Carmen notebook. Also too small for just like journaling for me. But then an A5 was just too bulky to throw in my bag.
Right, just keep it in your bag. Oh, I forgot my notebook downstairs, the goatskin one that I got from Atlas.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all downstairs.
The Did you show it to us last week?
I had bought it with
in?
my credit, and it came in after, between the shows. It came in like
want
a
to go
couple
grab
days.
it? I would
I guess I could.
Yeah.
Then I can go yell at the dogs. Tell them
I'll
shut
hold
up.
down the fort while you're gone. Hurry back. I'll miss you.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the Kahar paper.
Everybody be quiet.
Yes. No, it isn't that great. Yeah, I love Seaweed Kisses too. She's fantastic. Oh, you know what? Can you guys hear me? I think when Vanessa took her earbuds out, you're hearing me in her earbuds. I am doing a journal ecosystem video, and I'm being really intentional and thoughtful with it because I just don't want to I really want to have everything in place. Hey, Julia, how are you, hun? I do have an echo, don't I? I think the echo should go away once Vanessa's back. We can wait. Vanessa?
All right.
I had a little bit of an echo while you were gone.
Okay. Y'all didn't hear me beat the dogs, did you?
No. Is that any better? I had a little bit of an echo while you were gone.
Oh, yeah. I can't hear any echo. I guess they're hearing echoes.
I think it was your earbuds, like maybe when you took your earbuds out or something. I don't know.
Oh,
but
maybe.
I think we're good now. So to answer your question, I will be doing the video. I would say probably a week, maybe the week after Black Friday and all that stuff, I will get it up because this was something I really wanted to figure out before I did the video. And I did start to move in because I got my Sterling ink for 2026 in. And so I'm filtering things in, and then I will go over my whole journal system. And I need to update my reading journal as well.
I don't know where I had a new notebook come in for 2026, and I don't know why. This place is such a mess. Where did I put it? I think I put it back in its box somewhere. Oh, yeah, everybody's like, the bag. Yes, I'm still carrying her. I can't shred it out yet. It's so mushy.
It is so freaking awesome. The day after I show, I got my notification from Coach. Your
that they came in.
That's in stock, and I'm I'm not getting it. I worked really hard not to get it.
That's I love it. I mean, it was
freaking awesome.
It's great. I know it's 2 shows now. I just like to mush it just because it's just so mushy.
And I love the bag charm with it so much.
It looks like a heart emoji on there or something. So
this
is what I've been carrying. And you know what? My husband still hasn't said anything about it, so I don't think he's noticed.
I love guys sometimes. They just don't pay attention.
It's how do you not notice this?
Oh,
how do you not notice it? Even the girl I went to, I stopped by the mall yesterday, and I had it with me, and I set it up on the counter. I was checking out somewhere. She goes, "Oh, did you get that one with the first drop?" Or I go, "No." I said, "I actually started searching around, and I found it at Dillard's." I said, "Because Dillard's, if something's out of stock at Coach, Dillard's always seems to have it." And she's like, "Yeah." She goes, "That's a cool bag." I was like, "Thank you."
It's so cool.
Thank you. So yes, I have so this is what I've been keeping stuff in that giant purse so I can find it easier. Is this Superior Labor pouch from the Houston event back in August.
I love those colors. You convinced Sabrina to buy the bag. I just put the comment up.
You got the bag too?
You influenced her.
You got the Kislock bag too? Wow. We're gonna be twins.
Did you get the black also?
Oh, the brown sold out. I wish if I could afford to, I would get the brown too.
Well, that's the one that I had on watch, the maple. I believe it's called maple, a dark brown.
Yeah, there's a brown one, and then there's another one that's kind of like a burgundy color, which I would like to have too. But I mean, how many giant ass coin purses does this girl really need?
The black is so classic.
That's what the black, I mean, and because I wear a lot of black anyway, I was like, well, the black will go with everything.
Absolutely
so
gorgeous.
I'll wear the black. So yeah, in here, this is where I'm keeping the new notebook. So this is Midori. This is the one that I was talking about on the last show, and it is a goat skin cover. It's very soft. Mm-hmm. And I got an MD notebook to go with it. So this is the,
which are also very affordable, I think.
I think so too. And the paper's pretty
paper.
good. Yeah, the paper's good. So, and I also cut down an Esterbrook blotter paper to go in.
I like that
fit
one.
in there. Yeah, this one they don't do anymore. And I sent a note to Brian, said, why don't you guys ever hire this artist to make more stuff? It's like this guy, he does a lot of street art, and it's really, it's just really good. And they did a series of blotter paper with him. And yeah, I wish they would do maybe a notebook cover with his stuff. I mean, it's just really nice,
beautiful,
really pretty stuff. So yeah, the MD paper handle's really nice. I mean, I've already.
Lamy wants to know, is it blush or natural tan?
It's natural. So yeah, it kind of has a pinkish look to it, but it is natural. And then over time, it's supposed to, patina and turn into a rich brown color, I think. So
I think those natural, they undergo the biggest transformation as they patina, and I think they're so beautiful.
But someone online said I should photograph it, so I was thinking I'll photograph it at the beginning of every month to see, to watch it change and see what it looks like. So, but it's so soft.
Especially if you carry it around. I've noticed that my little Ernest wallet from Louise Carmen, the red one that I carry around with me, that has it's really patinaed because
is it really?
Well, because I bring it with me everywhere. And this one has been through a lot too.
I like it when they start getting the scratches and the dents.
Yeah, you can see
it looks cool.
Like where the charm goes. You can see all the markings.
Yeah.
However, the green one, which is the Magnum, which I don't use often because it's very large, that one hasn't patinaed much at all. So it really is a function of how much you use it,
right?
The climate you live in, like where you're taking it. If you leave it out, if your own oils get on it and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's what I have, oily skin. So if I really want to change, just rub it across my face.
You should kiss it and put little lipstick, your little signature on there.
Well, if I was a rich person, I would, so I could have a clean one and one with all the me kissing notebooks. That
would be really fun. Instead of passports, you can just kiss it with different lipstick whenever you go into a new country.
That'd be kind of cool.
And then write the country you're in.
Well, especially since a lot of countries I've noticed they don't really stamp passports anymore.
Got the small brown too. She bought 2.
Oh, with the crystals. Damn, Katrina. Damn, girl. Good for you. That's why I'm waiting for the little, the little kiss lock version and the brown leather. I wouldn't mind having that. It's a little bit.
You could do the Russian dolls and just get all different sizes.
And then get an actual coin purse.
Yeah, just put it in there. Morgan just ordered the Honoré. I'm so excited for you. Tell me what color you got. And did you get a portfolio? Let me know.
I still haven't fallen down that rabbit hole yet.
Well, right now they are having, I don't know if you can call anything a special from Louise Carmen because they are so, but I actually had it in my cart. And then I was like, no, I can't. Tax was $40. It was $37 and shipping was $40. And then I was like, well, what happens when it gets here? Am I then going to get hit with customs too?
Customs, yeah, the tariff stuff.
So I just, I put it away. But I do feel like the leather is really, really special. I said this in my last video.
If you said that, so the leather's a little bit thinner on that one, on their covers, right? It's real.
And I particularly really love that. But I had said, if you can't get it out of your system, if you keep thinking about it, I would suggest that you get the road book because it doesn't have the pocket in the back,
right?
Which if you're going to order a portfolio, you don't really need the pocket necessarily. You don't really need the and I said, when I was there, it was so much about the experience of getting this in Paris, which I would do it all over again. I would
because you could sit down and they customize. You could pick, your the trinkets
and
to go on.
You can do that all online too, but it was a very different experience for me when I did the video call and got the Magnum that way. Than when I went in person and picked this one out. This one is forever special. Not that the Magnum's not special. Not that if you order it online, it's not special. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it can be very expensive. And if you can't get it out of your head, I would suggest just getting the road book, which I think is one of the most economical choices. And you
Okay.
can do like a simple personalization and then maybe buy your own charms. Their charms are really what add up very
That's
quick.
what you can find charms everywhere.
Yeah, and then you kind of collect them as you travel, and
Yeah.
then that kind of
Oh,
adds to the
yeah.
specialness if you don't get it all at once.
Excuse me.
But, did she say which color? Brown. Oh, yes, that's this one. That's this one. See, no portfolio with one special charm. See, I think that's a really good way
Okay.
to do it, Morgan, because
And
you're
that's
gonna
what
get one
Wendy's
charm.
like, the pocket's good. It adds strength, which is true
That's
because it
true.
kind of doubles up the leather. So
But see, what Morgan said was she did not get the portfolio, so it makes sense that she got the pocket because that does add strength and it adds storage,
right.
so kind of one or the other. You really don't need both. I mean, unless you really try to bulk it out.
Speaking of
But
pockets, have y'all seen this? Did I put it in this one? No, it's in my other. So Travelers does have an interesting solution to folders and pockets. I got this also at Atlas when I got this notebook cover, but it's kind of, have y'all seen these? It's like a pocket you could stick in there.
oh, pretty.
It's really cool.
Is it on an angle or full pocket?
It's just a flimsy plastic
Oh, but you
pocket.
can decorate it however you. Oh, I see. It's decorated. Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's already in there. So I guess instead of using like the folder,
Yes.
and you run out of space, you just kind of stick this in between the bands here, and
That's
you can
really cute.
put extra things in here like receipts, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, I was like, okay, that's kind of a cool.
I mean,
idea. I don't
Travelers,
need it.
the OG. I feel like they come up with so many great ideas.
That's what
And also, Paper Republic sells the paper folder as well, and it's pretty sturdy. I did get that in my Grand Voyager. Wendy, you definitely could make one easily. I've made a couple.
This one I just travel and love and trip. Still my most favorite. Still love it.
I love that.
I mean, I can't. Yeah, I think this is like my absolute 1000% favorite of all the Traveler's notebooks ever created, ever.
That's saying a lot. It is beautiful. Well, it's.
But I just love that red.
It's the most beautiful shade of red.
It is. It's just so pretty. So, and I love you. Love you.
This is the Magnum that I made in the blue.
Ooh, that blue is
really
pretty.
Nice. So I dyed this. This was natural, and I dyed it.
You dyed that?
I did.
What did you use? So what did you use to dye that? Like, did you use like shoe dye or what did you?
No, there's leather dye that you can get. I can't think of the brand right now, but I ordered so many bottles from them. You can get them on Amazon for like $8 or $10. So I got navy blue. You can kind of see where it's a little uneven, but then I did the glaze on top and it got super sticky. Then I had to strip all the glaze off. And this,
oh my gosh,
this baby went through a lot. So I'm happy that it came out as nice as it did. This I also made with a piece of scrap leather from Paris. But this was already dyed. This was just black. And so what I was online doing is I was looking at the red portfolio for this. Because at Louise Carmen, if you spend $100, they give you free black inserts, like black page inserts and like a gel pen. Not that that's like enticing enough, but it was something.
A gel pen.
And then when I saw the price for just the portfolio with the shipping and the tax, I was like, I don't need it, because I have one in my Magnum. And then this is the leather that I dyed. This I tried to do a dupe for this. It's not quite the same, but it's not bad.
No, it's close, but yeah, it looks like the Louise Carmen has a little more red in the brown.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, so I did this and I punched the holes. So I haven't done this one yet. And then I also made a smaller one too.
Oh wow!
With like a combo of like red. So. And I made a red one for my my son's girlfriend. So yeah, I was like really down this route.
Yeah, you're really like, you really traveled.
I was I go hard, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the whatchamacallit, the Grand Voyager, the paper.
Okay.
But but yeah, those are fun.
I think it's like when you get it, it's, you know, maybe is it all people independents, or is it like a thing? But you think about it, it's like once you get into something, it's like you go all in and start getting like all kinds of stuff, you know, like
I'm totally guilty of that.
I'm very guilty of that as well.
I need that Magnum, but in the Love and Trip color. There you go. You could get the leather online. You could definitely make these.
Yeah.
Love and Trip leather feels softer to me.
It is. It's really soft.
Than the regular Traveler's Notebook?
I don't know. I mean, it's so, you know, I have to compare it to like the camel version of it, which I have put away because I don't use it. I've been trying to give it to my son now. He just won't take it.
I know. I try to pawn stationary items off on my family all the time.
I'm like, you're a geologist. Don't need to like write down stuff about rocks or.
Yeah, give them a field notes thing.
I've given them that. Like,
I called Goods for the Study, and they weren't, because I went to New York a couple weeks ago and they did not have anything. That I would love to know when they restock for this. That's when I would make my move. I may have to like call my son. Did you see that Paper Republic trifold was made with the drawings of a little kid? Oh my gosh, that was unbelievable. There's a reel that this little kid did artwork with his mom, and it was like all individual, like a tree, and then like a little kid walking, and they were all like a kid had drawn them with crayons, and they sent it to Paper Republic, and they recreated it out of leather. And not only that, they made it a trifold, and then they did like a leather box inside the trifold. So it was thick, almost like pen storage, or you could put crayons or something in there.
Yeah.
It was it was probably like a $700 or $800 custom, but Paper Republic does that.
How special.
They like really customize it. So like if you ever did artwork or something and you wanted to have it made into a leather notebook, you send it, and oh my God, you all have to check it out. It's so special.
I am going to check that out. But that's really cool. I mean, to have like your kids drawing kind of, you know, on a notebook like that. That's really nice. It is very special.
Yeah, you're that type of girl too, Heather. It's disheartening because I get so excited about stuff, and then instead of just enjoying one, it's like, oh,
I'm the same. I mean,
seriously,
it's like, well, it's not just stationery. It's like it'll be a certain jewelry brand, or it'll be, you know, it's just stuff like that. And I'm like, Vanessa, calm down. You are not rich.
Or just talking about like the Coach bag. I wanted another color.
I know. I would like to have another one. And it's like, but you have that one, and it's strange. You know.
I know.
Maybe it's part of our hunter-gatherer thing. You know, females are more gatherers, and you know, we just want to accumulate and get everyone. I don't know.
In our DNA, I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, that's the only excuse I can think of. It's in my DNA, and I can't help it.
So there.
So there.
I'm trying to think if I have so I got a new Pelican on Fountain Pen Day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So which one did you get?
Is it right here? I got this one.
Oh, that's so pretty. Does it have glitter in it?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw glitter.
I was so not into this pen when it came out. I'm like, you can pay me to buy that green pen. Like, I just was not into it until I entered my green era. It has a medium nib, and it's not my favorite. Like, I don't know if I didn't get a dud, but like, you know, something like when I write with Pelican, I'm like, oh my God, I should write the damn thing every minute of every day. Like, and I don't feel that way about this. I don't know. I put the matcha ink in here from Sailor, which I really love. And it's doing a nice job, but I think I need a special nib grind on this because I don't have any specialty nib grinds on any of my Pelicans.
Is it a gold or stainless steel nib?
It's gold. No, this is M800.
Okay. Maybe a grind.
It's not, it doesn't write poorly. Don't get me wrong.
Have you run it across any micro mesh yet?
No, actually I have them right here.
Sometimes that just clean, you know, like if you get something in the mail and it's just not writing as smooth as you like it, or it catches a little bit.
The micro mesh
the micro mesh just seems to really fix it up. Sometimes you don't even need to.
Yeah, well, I'll do it while we're chatting here. Yeah. So a lot of people don't have this anymore. Like I think like Atlas, I think cleared this out a while ago. Like they marked it really low.
Yeah.
But then Gold Spot still had it, and it was pretty heavily discounted for an M800. And then they had 10% off their clearance. And then they had that system. If you bought one thing, like I got this little crab that I thought was going to be like much bigger.
No, the little crab things they're so funny.
He's so funny. And then I got one of the Lamy. That's what got me thinking about the Lamy is this one. I think the Aqua, this one.
Oh, yes.
If you spent a certain amount, you got this, and then you got their catalog, and you blah blah blah. It just kept adding. But and then I had a little bit of credit. So the ghost crab, so cute. Check the.
I think I've got one of those crabs around here somewhere, and I probably came from Gold Spot.
What's that?
One of those crabs.
Oh,
like I think I got it when I ordered something once, and I don't use it. I think it's in a drawer with other accessories, but it is kind of cute.
It is cute to just have something not roll off my desk. I think it's pretty cute. I think he goes nicely with the this Scribo. This guy with the right.
It does.
That a little bit, maybe
Ute
not.
says to check your tines before doing the micro mesh. Make sure the tines are lined up.
I don't. What if they're not lined up? There's nothing I can do about that. I don't think
you could just take it the tine, just kind of
line them like just
manhandle
them.
I manhandle all my pens. If it's not lined up, I take it. I'm like I gotta move it slightly. I'm like, come on. So.
Yeah, they look like they might be off a little bit. Yeah. I'm nervous. Do I just push down one side?
Or just kind of take it and damn.
Like I should get like my jewelry stuff out.
Yeah, I mean, if you have like a little, not microscope.
I mean, it really is writing nicely. It's not doing a bad job.
Yeah, if it's not doing a bad job, and if you're too nervous to, mess around with it.
But I do love my Pelicans. So
I do. I am a Pelican fan as well. They're just
terrifying.
Don't be scared. They're just pens. I mean,
use your fingernail to align that doodle bud.
That's what I kind of take it because I think I watched it on a Brian Goulet video a long time ago, or it was someone's video, and they just showed it where you just kind of grab it a little bit and just move it, and sometimes it kind of fixes a misalignment, and
I think it's good.
Or maybe it was Roy's wherever he's at. Roy, if you're watching, I miss you.
I don't mean to stress anyone out. I'll watch Pen Boy Roy to help with a non-adjustment. Okay.
Yeah.
Practice on a Jinhao. Good idea.
That's what. Yeah, always do it. Yeah, that's actually
that is a good idea. Anyways, I'm excited for it to
it's
add
really pretty. It's very St. Patrick's Day looking to me. It's very green beer looking.
I know. I'm like trying to think of ways to tone it down. Like how?
No, it's so vibrant.
It is. It's just kind of like it goes nice with brown. It looks
very nice with brown. That reminds me of Girl Scouts. I don't know why. Green and brown remind me of Girl Scouts.
Oh,
that combination together.
True.
Was anybody else Girl Scout growing up?
This is a little green and brown, but not the same type.
Oh yeah.
This is the Earl Grey. This is my favorite. Oh, look at all the freaking green pens in there too.
You're on a green pen kick.
I'm on a kick. This is my green Asfine pens. Anyway, Christmas embrace. That's true. Brownies and Girl Scouts. Contact Pelican. What happened? I listened to Vanessa and Lori. It messed with my tines, and now they're broken. I'm not messing with any tines. No,
I am not responsible for the damage you might cause to your nib.
I'm good.
You do that at your own free will.
Yes. Enter at your own risk. What else do we want to chat about? We were going to talk about, oh my gosh, the Cosmic Lime Explosion ink. Yes. Ink over there that fell all over my desk in the video. I got it on camera. We were going to talk about,
we could talk about penguin poop.
Oh, pigeon poop.
Pigeon poop, penguin poop. That's the next one they should do. Penguin
That's a
poop.
different video. No.
They should do pigeon or penguin poop.
This is the little
Pigeon
guy.
poop.
The little Esterbrook.
Yes.
How cute is he?
He is really cute.
He's really cute. Something about his eyes I just love.
His eyes.
He's so mischievous.
He's
like the movement in his feet and his eye.
I don't know. He's got the crazy eyes.
He does.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. The crazy eyes. I see crazy eyes.
I just wrote special delivery.
I just put, because they're trying to figure out a name for this guy now. I just put, who are you?
You had the best name for him.
Yes. Little shit. That's his rapper name. Little shit. He's supposed to be mischievous and ask lots of questions. Like, well, that's a little shit.
I mean, honestly, and the ink is called Pigeon Poop. It's the perfect name.
But we got to keep it clean.
Not very PC for Esterbrook. I drew my own little guy. I tried to recreate.
I saw that. That was, you know what? That was really good because I watched your little video and I was like, damn, she's gonna draw him too. And it turned out so nice. I was like, wow, she did a really good job. I mean, she did it so fast.
Oh, I sped it up.
Here's the box of ink that it comes in. So it's got that little fella right there. And it comes in the little wraparound thing. And then, which I think is really clever since they started using these boxes from last summer for stuff.
Yeah, with the earth ones, the back to the land.
Yeah, back to the land. Mm-hmm. So here's
it's a really, really pretty purple.
Yeah, well. I don't know if y'all can, here's the swatch.
I don't know why I pictured it to be more gray. Oh, there you go.
I was picturing gray too. And I think that it's supposed to be purple like the pigeon. So, or purplish like the pigeon. So here's some of the stickers. I've used a whole row of them already on my
so cute.
Yeah. So Anna from at Kleins_P. I think that's her handle on Instagram. She's the one that did all the artwork and the pigeon, and her look, her style is starting to become pretty recognizable when you look at her stuff.
Yeah, but I feel like he like deviates a little bit from her typical style. Don't you think?
Just a little bit. This one has more of a animated look.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. like a cartoon look. So I mean, I guess because he's a character.
Yeah.
So it's apparently this is a character that Esterbrook's going to give life to. I
said he's kind of like the Where's Waldo of pigeons. That's gonna be my guess. Sorry, my screen is dirty there.
So mine seems a little fuzzy.
Yeah, because they said he was gonna like turn up in different places, and he's gonna go to 10 shows. You're not sure where he'll be, so I thought that was really cute.
Yeah, it's a clever little idea. It's to me it sounds like a total Brian Holzer idea, that this is the baby of his mind, whatever, like he, because it's such a random thing, like pigeon.
I don't know. We have couture pens here. She could probably shed some light on our little pigeon. I have to get all of my names that people recommended to Anne.
Yes, I had some pretty decent ones.
Some fun ones.
Yeah. So someone, I can't remember what her name is, suggested Sky.
Oh, cute. I like that.
Because pigeons are sky rats.
Oh. Pigeon poop was 1,000%.
That's what I mean. The idea has Brian written all over it. I mean, that's like a total Brian brainchild.
One of my favorites was somebody said Cooper, like coo, like because the pigeons.
Oh,
coo.
That's cute.
I thought that was really cute.
That is really cute.
Mm-hmm. I have some interesting ones.
Yeah,
but I think it's a fun little marketing community thing. It brings the community together. People are naming him. I think the ink is really cute. And they did do quite a nice bundle on Fountain Pen Day. You got, I believe, the stickers, the postcards, the ink,
stamp,
and the little wooden stamp for $20. Like,
that's what. So here's what the stamp looks like. I forgot to grab the stamp.
Yeah, I think my stamp is put away someplace.
That's what it stamps. is.
It's
So it's
really
really
cute.
cute.
A picture of the penguin, Walter Pigeon, cute. Yeah, so I don't know if they're still available or if they sold out online, but I thought that
Yeah.
was like a cute little community thing for Fountain Pen Day.
And a cool, you know, and the price is, you know, for $20, you get, you know, this cool little, you know, sticker postcard ink
The ink is
set
really
for
pretty.
fun. Yeah, the
Kind of
ink is
reminded
nice.
me of Hara Hara a little bit.
A little bit. It actually matched very well with my Gold Rush pen. So that's what I ended up inking the Gold Rush with that ink. The purple was on point.
Gorgeous.
For it.
That pen.
So I don't think I've inked this pen in years. And that's what someone wrote. They asked, is that one of their prototype pens? I was like, no, this was like, this is an old release from like years ago.
That is gorgeous. I love the gold in that.
Yeah, it's not oversaturated with gold. It has just enough.
Yeah.
Not
very
too much.
beautiful. That one's cute. I thought of Homer homing pigeons, and Esterbrook
Oh,
hit another Homer with this cute setup. Oh, so cute.
Homer, that's cool.
Very cute.
I don't know. I still think the bird should be called Lil Shit. I'm talking LIL apostrophe SHIT, because that's his rapper name. Lil Shit. So
he's rapping down the streets of New York City.
Lil Shit.
That's so cute, man. Pigeon poop all over our journal ecosystems.
Yeah.
Yes. I ended up putting it in my which it was the lilac.
The lilac. Oh, that's nice.
And this was another pen. I was thinking on Fountain Pen Day, you know, to revisit some older pens. And I had bought this secondhand, you know, before I met you, Vanessa. And I
remember, you telling me.
I brought it with me to Orlando, and I got a Waverly nib grind on it. And I just pulled out my my little passport traveler's notebook from that pen show. And I had sat down, and it was my first time meeting with a Nibmeister with Kirk Spear. Mm-hmm. And I wrote down like all of the different, like the Tonto and the Waverly, and like, I wrote them all out with his little Twisby samples that he had at his table. And I was so like intrigued by the Waverly. I thought it was so cute. I didn't even know what a Fude nib was. I really didn't. I mean, I had just kind of, you know, gotten into it a little bit. So I thought that was so cool. And this had been kind of a scratchy nib. So it was nice to revisit that pen.
Well, Kirk's going to be in Houston this next weekend. So if you're in the Houston area, come down to Drongles and say hi.
Yeah. What are you going to have done?
I don't know.
You'll have to
Sometimes I just go and say hi to him. I don't even have anything done.
Oh, I would not enter that place without a pen.
Really? Oh, I mean, I'll just like, I was out with my daughter on Saturday, and we were in the area, and she was getting so annoyed with me. I said, we're going to draw. I said, Drongles right there. Drongles is right down there. She's going, well, we got to turn down that street. I was like, we should totally stop at Drongles. She's the one driving. She's like, Mom, you need to like calm down. I was like, but it's just right there. It's just right
so close,
there.
Right?
Yeah. She's like, so she pulls into the park, you know, we park. She goes, fine, 10 minutes. And she like timed me 10 minutes. She goes, because I could spend so much time just looking around the store at everything and touching everything. And she timed it. She's like, Mom, you got like 2 minutes left. I'm like, okay. I was like, just let me look over here. I just gotta look over here.
Fine.
Yeah. So
it's not that I couldn't enjoy that. I'm just saying, if what's his name was in town, there's no way that I could, you know, I would just really want to
take advantage of his services.
Yeah, because I don't have Nibmeisters around here. So I always think I actually was just thinking that I might send like 5 pens to Matthew Chen and just be like, you know, with the original one that he did on my Visconti that I love so much, and just say, make them all. I freaking love
make them right pretty.
Yeah. Setting up a storefront out there in Colorado. Wendy Sue, that's awesome.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Good for him.
Good for him.
Wow.
I mean, his wife runs like the retail side of it.
Yeah, she runs the retail side, and he does all the nib grinds. But I mean, I guess that means he's going to move everything out of his garage or wherever he's doing it into like.
Oh, is that where he does his stuff?
I think that's what he does, you know. But that's really great. I'm really happy for him.
That's exciting.
That's really exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's nice to see people kind of just established, and you know, people familiar with, you know, the Nibmeisters in the community and having access to them. Kurt came to Boston to the Paper Mouse, and they had an event last week, and I think JJ Lax was there. And
Oh, cool.
they also, oh, you know who else was there? Was the Colo rep, Scott. He was in Chicago. And he had I think he had like a trunk show for Sailor pens, and then he had some of the Colos. I don't know if anybody went. Maybe Kate went. But anyways, I missed it, and I was sad. It was their 10th birthday or something like that. Their 9th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they just have like
and they just came out with a really cute exclusive Opus 88 mini. And one of them has like lily pads, but it has like their little mouse that's on a paper airplane. They're really cute.
I saw that online. It is really cute.
It's really cute. There's like a blue one, and then there's the lily one. I saw the blue one in store, really cute. So
the lily one looks really nice.
Very unique. Yes, yeah. So pretty, and it's green. So, you know.
Gotta add to that collection.
There's a washi I want I'm not a big washi girl, and I swore washi off, but then I went to their store and I got, just send me your order, Couture Pens, because I still have to ship something to you, and I can do that.
Send me your order.
Well, I'm not really a big washi girl. I stopped buying washi because I wasn't using it a lot, but then they have the season washis there. So winter, spring, summer, fall. And I saw this and I had to get this cute little washi.
Oh, how cool.
Isn't that just adorable?
That is really cute.
And I'm like, oh gosh, now I need all the seasons, because I put that at the bottom of my December, and it's wide. It's like one of the thickest washis I have.
So here you go. You've got one. Now you have to get the whole set, because that's how it goes, you know?
That's our problem.
I know. It's like as soon as you get one, it's like, I have to have all of it. I want all the seasons.
Well, and then I noticed I had one other thick washi in my pile, and I pulled it out, and it was from the Paper Mouse. So I had bought a washi there before, but it's like back to school, and it's got like little chalkboards, but it's that like the collector gene. Oh my gosh, that's what it is.
Collector gene.
If I did my, D20, what is that thing?
23andMe.
23andMe.
23andMe. They find the collector gene strong.
No one else in the family has it. Maybe Anthony. I think it has their mice on it. Yeah, well, their little mouse is on. Oh, those are like little backpackers. I thought it was really cute. So I think I might do that just for my month at a glance on my little notebooks for next year.
That is cute.
Yeah, so fun.
Yeah.
What else do we want to talk about today? What did I put in our title? Fountain Pen Day Reflections.
Holiday pens and plans.
Oh. Holiday. Oh, it's right there in front of me. Well, apparently I got a St. Patrick's Day pen that can double it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What do we think?
Green beer.
Yeah, it's happening so quickly that I haven't really gotten it. I do know that I will have my my Pelican, my red and white Pelican this year for Christmas, and I'm very happy.
We'll have that. I will probably be inking mine up for the season this year. So yeah, I have so many pens. It's like I start inking them, and then I set them aside, and I ink something else and use it, and then I just get a build up just all these pens, ink pens, just all over my desk, and I need to clean some out before I ink anymore. I've got a lot of pens inked right now.
I've been really bad about that.
I'm really bad about it. It's really
after bad. The Scribo that I was going to get is the Ambra, Ambra, and it's brown. It's very, very subtle transparency on it. And then it's that gold hardware. Again, that one's like sold out in most places, but Apple Boom and Gold Spot had it in a broad nib. So I messaged Apple Boom and I said, can I have like a reverse italic, a reverse architect done on this?
Yeah.
And Jost's Nibmeister isn't familiar with that grind, so he didn't feel comfortable, selling it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, all right, I'll pick something else. But then I was like, you don't need a Scribo, Lori. This was kind of the video I just did on like, when is enough and is it too much? And so take out all of your Scribos and ink them all up. So I did, and I had so much fun, and I've been really loving my Dandy, and I really don't need another Scribo. They are freaking ridiculously.
They're so expensive.
Like ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, why are they so expensive? I mean, in comparison to other Italian pens, because for that price you could go.
I know.
I'm trying to think of the one Italian brand that I like so much.
Which I haven't gotten one, Santini.
Santini.
I've never gotten one of their pens
That's what,
before.
for that price you can get such a nice Santini, you know, and they also do grinds on theirs, and
I can't though because I don't have a credit at Santini.
that's, yeah, so it's
And I
different.
wouldn't pay for, like, you know what I mean? So it was like
Yeah.
one of those. And then I don't think he's doing 20% off for Black Friday.
Oh, okay.
So
So that means you've earned credits with Yoast?
yeah.
I'm so bad at that. I don't have, and I could totally do it, but I don't.
Well, and
I'm so bad about that.
I
Happy
mean, I don't
baking.
know. Hi, Shari. I had a Santini. Santini is amazing. I had a Santini, but it was a little large for my hands and not comfortable, so I sold it. Okay. Yeah, well, these aren't in-house nibs, so I'm sure that's part of the cost.
Yes,
And they're
probably.
piston, but I mean, Omas is also in-house nibs and beautiful. Didn't you get the espresso martini pen? My friend, I think I
Who?
got a message. Our friend here,
She
Summer
got the
Pearl.
espresso martini.
I think somebody commented on one of my videos. I thought it was you. I might be mistaken. But they have a pretty pen called Espresso Martini.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I love espresso martinis.
So I don't know. I don't know. I know like a handful of people who love Scribos. And I'm one of them, but I like Nibs and Flourish and Blue-tastic pens on Instagram. I always notice that they post, they buy all of them. So I'm always doing an eye.
There's some die-hard Scribo lovers out there. Oh, she says, why yes, I did.
Why yes, I did. It's beautiful. It looks so lovely.
She's like, and I love it.
Yeah, I'm so happy. Me too. I love it. Jamie, do you also have the espresso martini? I haven't gotten to try a Scribo or a Santino. Both are on the list for sure. I love a Scribo. Yeah, Wendy, I do too. That's a problem.
So I only have 2 Scribos. I've got one, I've got one, that gray blue one.
Oh yeah, the Ninfia.
And then the other one that's not the columned Scribo. It's just the
Puma, like the straight.
Yes, yeah. Those are the only Scribos I have because they're so damn expensive. I just
wait. The gray blue one, does it have little dots on it, or is it the opposite of the Madalena?
It's the opposite of the Madalena.
Okay, that one's really pretty. So it's not the Nymphia. I can't remember the name of that.
No, I don't remember the name of it either. But it almost has a Wedgwood blue look. It's like a blue gray color. I just thought it was really pretty when I got it. But I mean, I remember that pen was like it was like $700+. I think I got it from Gold Spot, and I was just like, this is so stupid.
And I also think that they're getting more expensive because I can remember there are still, and you notice on the websites, there are still some Scribos that the Ladata, which doesn't have the facets, like this has the facets. And I always say, I like the
facets.
I love the facets, but I actually think that the Ladata is more comfortable for me. But this is prettier, like, you know, with the facets. I mean, they're both pretty, but
right. Yeah.
If you go back to some of the original Scribo Ladatas, you can still see them for under $600, which is still ridiculous. I acknowledge that.
Right.
But not ridiculous, but it's a different
buying. It's just I don't know. But usually I get nervous if a pen is $500+. $500 is like it's like, whoa.
Yeah, you almost want to at least be in person to try it. But but now the new ones that come out, they're all above 7, and then they have like an ebonite one that's like in the 900 range, and they have a Urushi one, so like they get even higher.
Wow, I would imagine Urushi gets pretty expensive.
Oh, I got mine for a great price. Secondhand is the way to go. I don't see them turn up very often on the secondhand market, but I'm not really, because I feel like I would jump if I saw one for the right price.
Yeah.
And I think they want to be a very high-end luxury. I think the idea there is to make less pens, but sell for very high. Yeah, they're definitely more, yeah, they produce less of these.
They probably don't want to oversaturate, the market with their pens. Kind of, it's like I compare, like if you compare them to like the one pen brand or two pen brands I could think of that it's just oversaturated, like it's Monteverde and Conklin.
Yeah.
They're always on sale.
Yeah. And those are steel nibs though too. Like I feel like they're not, and they're good because like we were talking about the Conklin pen, the 1898 I was really impressed with, but I do agree that I feel like they're overexposed. They don't feel special for some reason. And I don't know why, because it was a great writing experience. So I don't know if it's their marketing or what it is about those brands that don't like excite me. They actually have a nice 1898 right now in the abalone, the gold abalone on Atlas. It's really pretty. It's a relatively affordable pen. I think the pens that I've written with, I've thought they were all really good. The Duragraph is great. It's funny how certain steel nib pens get so much hype and so much love, and then others not so much.
Yeah.
It is very interesting. Ooh, you're not in the same buy-sell group I am. Oh, I will. Get me in that group. Scribo for cheap money. Yeah, I also think that not all the vendors carry Scribo, so that also makes them a little bit more rare.
Yeah, that's true.
Van Ness carries them. Van Ness, I've only bought one pen from them, and that was my Madalena because they were they had it at a relatively reasonable price.
Yeah.
When I was in the market, and so they carry them. Does Dromgoole carry Scribo? Like Atlas does not carry.
I'm not really. Let me look.
I don't think
they do, but I don't want to say they don't.
Does not carry them. Yeah, I feel like that also makes them a little bit more rare. Boutique, that's the word. Yes, I would agree. Oh, this one's beautiful, Stella. The Spiaggia Rosa. I feel like that's the one that got away because I always say about the Madalena, when that was available and I had my choice too. I actually feel like that one may have been sold out. And now that one's so hard to come by.
The Dromgoole's does not carry Scribo.
Yep.
So only certain stores.
That adds to the scarcity a little bit as well.
Right.
Appleboom does. And so I think because I often have a little bit of credit with Appleboom, that tends to be the place that I go to. And you can always use code FRIEND and get 10%.
That's right. Yeah.
So yeah, that kind of scarcity mentality came into play with this Ombre one because they're sold out in most places and they're only available in the broad nib. And I mean, I guess I could get it home and then have somebody else grind it down.
Yeah, I mean, next time you're around like a Nibmeister or, another pen show.
But I feel as though I've made a few, like I've settled a couple times on Scribos because they were a good price.
Yeah.
Like I got one on Blue Monday from Appleboom because it was like the one Scribo that was discounted and they only had a broad nib. And I love it, but it's a juicy, juicy broad.
Yeah.
So that's why we like them here. And then the one that I bought at the Dutch Pen Show, the Orifici, which I absolutely loved.
Yes.
That was a flex broad nib. But that was a secondhand price. That was a great price. And I loved that. Then Matthew Chen worked on that and made it not so broad. So now it's kind of like a bouncy flex medium. And it's great. And the Madalena was a fine flex. But if you don't bear down, you don't get it. So then this one is a cursive. No, this is an architect nib, I believe, from Annabelle. And of course, the one that I love to write with the most. So I think I had that in mind, that I had kind of settled on a couple of the other Scribos on the nib. So yeah, I kind of just want to love my Leonardos. Leonardo just came out with a really pretty Raiden with
Oh, really?
They're doing a lot of number 8 nibs. The Leonardos are great. I love their gold nib.
So the only one I've seen new from Leonardo is the one from Snowy Studios.
That one's really pretty.
That's a really pretty one.
I haven't seen with her collabs.
Yeah. Yeah, she has good taste.
Did you ever buy the red one she put out?
No,
That would be a nice Vanessa pen.
It is it's beautiful. And I think she did do a photo recently of the red pen with the newer pen next to each other. It's like, oh, that looks really nice.
Red and white together. They're gorgeous. Stephanie, I'm sorry you get the right Leonardo. Didn't match the color in the picture. They wanted one.
No.
One to ship back.
That's crazy. Yeah, keep it or sell it if you know.
I'm like, I had to hide that comment. That scared me.
151 to ship it back.
Oh, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That hurts my brain.
Yeah, I think I've been nervous with that too. Like if I went on to Itoya's website today to see if that pink copper Lamy Safari's out. And it's not out yet, but then they have like the world shipping option, which I kind of had a bad experience with world shipping when I shipped my Kakunos from somewhere. But I have the forwarding service, the black box, or I did it once with the whiskey years ago. So I still have that. But then I'm concerned about tariffs. Like
the tariff thing scares
friends in Canada. I know. Yeah. Top Drawer has a nice red Colo pen called Rock Candy.
Yes, seen the photo of that.
Yes, they're doing a pre-order right now.
That looks really nice.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
Love me, my Colos.
I enjoy a good Colo.
Yeah. I feel like that's another little addiction hobby, like Esterbrook's basically. Like,
but they're just so damn cute and they write so good.
They travel so well, and I think they're so classy.
It's just a cool design. It's very cool design.
Wendy Sue, I have not seen the Panda Kakuno. I say make more cute Kakunos because I love that Drowsy series so much. They hit it out of the park with that one, but I have not seen the Panda.
Is that the one with the more muted colors?
They're like $20. But I had ordered them before they hit the States. So then I'd literally got in a fight with the guy at World Shipping. I'm like, I'm not paying that balance. Like it said this was what I was going to pay, and now you're tacking on all this extra. Like when I pressed pay, this is what it said. And I was paying like normal shipping. But anyways, I said then cancel my order. And then they reduced the shipping for me.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. That's what I thought.
It was like, it was going to be over $100 for 4 Kakunos. I'm like, absolutely
no, for Kakunos. That's crazy. That's at that point, you just get a Kakuno and you just paint on it to make it your own project and enjoy.
Oh, I need to get all the info on this.
I'm reading. Love those watchers.
Japan. Oh yes, that was another one on my wish list for Fountain Pen Day. Pens $215, shipping $25, UPS fees and taxes $58.
I mean, basically, that's like buying another pen for those prices.
That's crazy, Dexter. Just so you know, Apple Boom also carries.
Yeah, Apple Boom carries.
They have a really good selection. But I know that Wancher was having some nice specials. They were doing like a free roll stop on your Urushi pens for Fountain Pen Day. And then this week was Urushi week. So they've been having specials.
Well, that's what, apparently there's a Urushi day. I didn't know about it until I was scrolling Instagram one morning and someone I follow, they had their Urushi and it just said, happy Urushi day. And I was like, there's a day for that?
When I saw your pens, I'm like,
and I was like, okay, well, that's what I just grabbed I keep mine in the Galen Opus Opus Magnus or Magnus Opus, however you say that.
Pen case?
Yeah, I just opened it up. I was like, well, here you go. This is my entire Urushi collection. There's like, I think I have like 8 or 10. You have a really nice collection. It's a nice small collection. I've got a couple of Wanchers, and I do like Wancher pens. They're so simple and beautiful, and the pricing isn't too horrible. It's not. They have a pink one that I really love. Okay. Yes. Okay, everybody. Look at the panda. Look at how cute. So this is oh my gosh. How cute is that? Oh my God, that's adorable. How much is it?
On AliExpress, $11.57.
So if you order from AliExpress, are they charging like
Don't
tariff?
know.
I haven't ordered from AliExpress in so long
Like
because
since.
yes, because of the tariffs. The tariffs like kind of freak me out a bit because I feel like, I feel like they're stealing money from me at this point.
I would be curious. Has anybody ordered from AliExpress? And if
Yeah.
so, like what? Oh, damn, Chris. Had I known, it's in stock at Stilo y Stile. I was just there in August. But see, that comes back to then it's all out of pocket.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I get
I
a
know.
little bit off if I go through some of the other vendors, and I just can't. I can't spend that.
Well, I mean, it's just because, if you have a credit, it's like fake money. It's pretend.
It is pretend money.
It's hard to, you can't, if it's coming straight out of your bank account, you're like, ooh, I better slow down.
Yeah, I have to say I've been thinking much more responsibly about pens.
And that's how because I'm so bad about sharing my my codes, my affiliate codes, that most of my stuff does.
You know what it is for me? I think it's embedded in my YouTube videos. So it's not even like because I'm not even on Instagram all that much. Like I don't post a lot on Instagram, but like it's just always there on YouTube. That's got to be where it's coming from. All right, the pandas are out. Wait a second. Pandas are out of the US exclusive.
Okay.
I think it might wait. That's how I keep debating maybe the Visconti, but it's so expensive. Wait a second. I'm having trouble. People have said that if you watch AliExpress, you're leaving me hanging, main mom.
Sorry, that's a pet peeve of mine. If it's not centered, it bothers me, the shirt.
Oh, I will film entire videos in my necklace will be over here, and I'll have like a hunk of lint right here, and I'll be like, son of a bitch.
It's just a pet peeve of mine. I'm just like, I try. So if I'm straightening it constantly, it's because I can see it and it's not centered. So it gets on my nerves.
Well, I think the comment was hiding it a little bit. We couldn't see it.
Okay.
So most vendors on AliExpress have gone back to free shipping. I get pens monthly from there. So you're not paying extra when they arrive.
So yeah, that's what I'm curious. Because I mean, before the tariff thing hit, I mean, Lori and I were dropping money like crazy over AliExpress. And
I know, it was on the Jinhao 10s, which they've been making me sad lately.
I'm so sorry. I haven't touched mine in a while. So
I actually wanted to ink one up the other day for my common planner, my commonplacing. And I pulled this out because I got the dupe for this from, in my Jinhao 10 version that has
is that the gray gradient?
Yeah, which is, it's like the Harbor Mist.
Yeah. Okay.
And I love it. But I like the larger pen too. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll just ink them both up with Co-Stone Gray. And then I went to use my Jinhao 10 and I'm like, oh, I already inked this up. And then I went to use it and it was like so dry. And then I opened it up and all the ink was just sitting there like it was in the pen. Anyway.
Yeah.
And I haven't tried the Jinhao 20 yet to see if that is much better. All right, hold on. I have to catch up here. I feel that's so hard. My Japan videos are going to be a mess with my shirt just dragging because of my. Oh, I saw that picture of you. You're like, yeah, because I know. I feel you. Julia, you're so beautiful. In fact, when you showed Julia here has a great YouTube channel as well. And welcome back from Japan. Your trip looked amazing. I hope you had a wonderful time. But when I saw your setup for filming, she has like a real camera, like overhead, like not her phone on like this thing that I try to use.
Wow.
It is like a nice setup. And I was like,
professional.
Yeah, I loved her setup. I don't know where I would put something to clamp on and over, but yeah, I would love that. But no one's going to worry about your mic, Julia. We're just going to be excited to see what you have to share with us.
Definitely. That's funny that it's like it's like,
it's so frustrating when you finally sit down and put on makeup and film, and then you're like, oh my God, I had basil in my teeth the whole time. People have said that if you watch AliExpress for choice shipping, then tariffs are included.
Oh, okay. That's how I was ordering stuff through them, was use the choice selections instead of doing like
Oh.
Independent. Yeah, because for a while there was like spend $10 and get free shipping. I was like, okay. So yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
we'll
know how
see.
it's working these days.
No additional charges on arrival. Some shippers require the choice shipping, but not all. 365-day stationery is safe and reliable.
Oh,
That's actually
I've
my
ordered from
favorite.
them. I've actually ordered from them quite a bit.
Yeah,
Okay, that's good. That's
that's
good to
good to know.
know.
Maybe we'll just see what they have. If they have the pandas,
Maybe they have the panda.
maybe,
So
because it's really
yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
Julia, maybe someday if you're ever in my hood, you can come set up my camera like that.
In my hood.
I bought a teleprompter about 2 months ago because I've been doing script writing on my other channel just to like make it go. Or for sponsorships, it's just easier to
Yeah.
have the script in front of you. And the software is kind of notorious for not working very well. So people download different software. So Jay set it all up for me with my nice camera. And I can't connect it. So I haven't filmed a single video with my good camera in like a month because I'm afraid of my teleprompter. I've just been filming with this.
Oh,
So I have to
man.
figure out the software that works with it so I can
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I used to film just with my phone, but yeah, I use my laptop now to film stuff because I'm so lazy.
Oh,
I don't even want to set up the phone.
You just use the camera on your laptop? Oh, your videos always look so clear. That's awesome.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm just so lazy. If the simpler, the better. It's like I don't want to do all the extra. That's what you're like teleprompter. I'm like,
I just have
It's
no
just
memory. The
something
older I
else.
get, I like when I'm doing ad reads, it's just ridiculous.
Well, that's
So
what I don't do. I don't. Your situation is that's so intense compared to what I don't
I
do
don't
any of
know.
that stuff. I don't
I don't
do
know.
any.
The
Yeah.
Pentor, lots of info here. I really appreciate it. The Panda Kakuno is $18.57 total on AliExpress.
Oh, well, that's not horrible.
Not at all.
I mean, that's nothing.
Oh goodness, fun. I know. I said before we clicked on, I'm like, let's talk about like, economical
Yeah,
things.
economical
Now I'm like,
more.
it
Let's
really
go spend
morphed
some money.
into Scribos that are like a car payment. Yeah, I did not get it
That's
though.
what blows my. I mean, they really are. That's like a
And then
Scribo.
some.
It's more than a car payment. It's that's crazy.
Yeah,
Because I mean, car payments are. I mean, what are they like? $300, $400, $500.
depends on the car.
I mean, yeah, I guess it depends on the car, but yeah.
Has anyone in the chat voluntarily done like a no buy month? I've never. What are those likes? What are those?
Please tell us what that.
I did
like.
July. I did something in July, a no buy July, which was kind of like a cheat because my birthday's in July and my anniversary is on June 20th.
I remember you were saying something like, does this count if
That's the most I've done, but I feel like I'm getting there. I feel like I would really like to do a no buy month in the new year. And honestly,
January would be a good January. I mean, there's nothing going on in January, right?
Those sound boring and hellish.
It does. That's why I haven't done it yet. But,
No, and just no. Oh my gosh, you guys are bad for my therapy. Heather said, maybe next show we can talk about where to buy secondhand and how to protect yourself and stuff like that. Sure. I would love to lead that conversation.
Secondhand? Yeah.
All about secondhand.
Yeah.
Irene says, I've tried no buy and failed each time, but I think it would be really good for me. Okay. I'm not even going to say it's for the money. I mean, we can all benefit from saving money, but
no, I think it's about disciplining yourself to not just overindulge constantly. That's what I feel like I do is I overindulge and allow myself to just do it when I need to like step back and appreciate low buy July. That means like you have a budget, right?
I think it was a low buy July.
Low buy July.
Isn't January Blue Monday sale at Apple Boom? Yes. I think you're right. Yes. But here's the thing. It's not even, yes, it's about the discipline. And obviously it's about the money. But for me, it's about the amount of freaking time I waste
gosh.
Scrolling and looking at stuff that I'm not even going to buy. Like just,
Yeah.
like whatever it is, I'll just scroll and look. And I'm like, close it up. And so that has been something that I've been really working on with my Commonplace. I'm like, instead of
Yes.
scrolling, like that's why I wrote down some of the information about my Mont Blancs. And then like I scribble all over the place, and I'm trying to take some of the scribbles and move it over. But
Yeah.
that has been a practice for me, that instead of scrolling, I try to write in my Commonplace notebook. Oh, people are blowing it up over here. Hold on. What am I missing?
What's going on? What are y'all doing?
No, I have, but I buy it curated generational hand-me-down for my family. It is a curated generational. Yeah, I can't use that because no one in my family wants my pens, so I can't use that.
Oh, yeah, that's what nobody in my family. They
Try
hate
January.
pens.
I can't do both. You got to pick one. I've done the no buy, and then I just make up for lost time the next month.
It's like bad
No,
too.
this is honest feedback. I appreciate.
No, I totally appreciate the honesty and being so candid about it.
Kelly says February because fewer days.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
Maybe.
That's doable.
Shannon, my mental health needs a little package every day. I think you get a package every day. I feel you. I can't wait for you to go to your P.O. box in the States. Maybe no by weekends on a given month. Again, for me, a lot of it is like the scrolling. It's just like it's a modern day hunter-gatherer. We talked about that.
Well, and it's dangerous because I'll scroll Instagram and I see, pen places like pen stores put stuff out there. I'm like, ooh, and then somebody will get theirs in, and then they post photos of their pen, like, oh, that's nice too. And
yeah,
then I'll go and look at, websites like, where'd they get this? How much did that cost? And,
yeah, I think so. Yes, I had to get off Instagram. I think that's one of the best ways to avoid it, because you just, or don't accept text messages from your friends who send you pictures of pens you'll want.
I get those too. Like people will like send me like links to this looks like something you would like. And I'll be like, yeah, you're right.
You're right. I'm going to buy it today. That hit of dopamine when you have the package open is I agree. I know, but it's all like, but do you need the dopamine with a Scribo, or can you get that same dopamine with a Kakuno? I think that's what I realized with the Jinhao craze, that I was genuinely so excited about those pens. Like, the commercial from Black Friday or whatever back in the day. I think it was Macy's, when the woman like gets a deal and it's so good, she runs out of it. She's like, start the car. Cause like she thinks the deal she got was so good. She doesn't want anyone to like take it from her. I feel like I got like that excited feeling when the Jinhaos were like really vibing. And I think because I was using them every day, I wasn't having dry out issues.
Yeah.
And now that I put them down, it's pretty bad. But no, I agree. No by month is like a Monday diet. Yeah, I feel attacked. I'm not trying to. Endless with their pre-orders are amazing on prices, and then the pen jumps in my cart. I know. Endless is
like Endless magic, right?
Really good deals. Yeah. Scrolling is the problem, Irene. Then I end up buying something I really don't need, but it's in my mind and I have to have it. Yeah, it's a problem. And I really think it would be a really great like master's thesis or whatever to study the way people shop now versus pre-Instagram and in all that, and just the amount of time we spend online thinking about stuff. Like I really truly mean it when I say I was so happy. I was listening to the end of a book, and it was like a murder mystery, like a real clue whodunit type of book. And I was listening to the end of that. So I didn't even have YouTube on, because sometimes I'll watch videos about commonplacing while I'm commonplacing, or I'll watch videos about, like to get ideas. And I watched a couple, but even with that, when I'm looking for inspiration, at some point, I'm just like, it doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. Like, I have my own style. I have my own supplies. What am I going to do right now? So I shut it off, and I felt so good after I was like pulling things out, like, oh, this will work. And oh, I bought that card in Italy. That would be so pretty at the beginning of this. And you just see what you have. I pulled out some magazines, and I noticed that in Better Homes and Gardens, my mom gave me her magazine. There's all sorts of things like this is my dream. It's like my dream room, or all that glitz. And it just reminded me of my pen collection, like my dream pen and this. And I'm like, that would be kind of fun to do like a wish list, but instead of like scrolling the internet, like do like a little vision board, or not even a wish list or whatever, but like a vision board with magazine cuts. And I was just feeling so creative, and I was in such a good mood. And I wasn't.
I mean, that's cool.
You do a lot of artwork. I don't feel like you scroll as much as me. Maybe you do.
No, I mean, I do have moments where I do scroll, and then the worst is like if you look up anything, then you get all the ads for it. Oh. Like the algorithm catches on, and that's where I usually get trapped. Is if I look up something or comment on something, it seems like the algorithm catches on, and then I start seeing ads for it, and then I click on the ad. And that gets me all the time.
Yeah. So, and I even get it with my emails. Like I'll look something up online, and then it will show up in my inbox on Gmail.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It just happened recently. I bought a Breville thing from Williams Sonoma, and I get Breville ads all the time. Not from Williams Sonoma, just Breville pops in.
Wow.
Yeah. There's something else too recently. But yeah, and then I don't want to clear my cookies, because then I have to sign into everything all over again, and I forget half of my passwords. I usually do try to reject. I usually try to go the extra couple steps to reject all the cookies.
Yes.
It's necessary, but it's work. But if I wasn't scrolling, I guess I wouldn't have the problem.
That's true. It's a trap. It's just such
Wendy,
a trap.
I feel like Karina may do this similar. I do a wish list and then force myself to give it 3 days. If I'm thinking about it in 3 days, that later, then yeah.
Okay.
I think Karina does 7 days in the cart, and and then thinks about it. But yeah, it's a challenge. But I find that watching shows like this don't help.
That's what, yeah. So yeah, they come on here, and then we start talking about stuff.
I want to talk about something that's not like stuffish about my notebook again. I'll be quick. There was a little addition that I forgot to share earlier. I'm not one of those people that like loves a messy notebook. It's okay. Like I have tons of doodle notebooks, but when I want a notebook to be special, I want it to be special. And it doesn't have to be like beautiful aesthetic all the time, but I want it to be nice. So I thought for this, that if I'm in a rush and I'm getting information that I then want to put in my Commonplace, I'm just going to throw it in my little field notes.
Okay.
And then I can, when I have a second to write, I can migrate it over here. So if it's like a quote or something that I just want to scribble, I'll scribble it in here, and then it will go into my Commonplace and look just a little neater when I have time. Because what was happening was I had them in so many different notebooks that I just couldn't keep track of anything. So I thought if I keep these together, it's not so invasive and bulky.
Yeah, I think I think I'm doing something kind of similar. I usually have scrap paper, and if I see something, I write it down, and then I take these scraps, and they kind of accumulate to the side here on my desk.
Yeah,
and then I take them out every once in a while, and then I write them into the journal.
And you do it nicely with like a nice pen,
right? Because I'll write it down real quick. Oh, that's good. And I write it down like maybe I'll put that in a journal later, and then I come back, and then I'm like writing it down from the scrap of paper that I had. So I guess I've been doing something like that all along and didn't realize it.
That's a great strategy. Midori makes like the little block of paper. I don't know where mine is, because I reach for it all the time.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm doing a video, my top 25 stationery items of 2025. And this
that's
might
pretty
be number
nice.
one. And I've used so much of this. I want to say it was like up to here. It was like $10.
Wow.
And it's got the graph lines on it.
Where did you find that on? Like
it's
pen shop?
I feel like you could probably get it on Amazon, Jet Pens. I don't know if they have. I don't know where. Trying to think of where I bought this. I might have bought this at the Paper Mouse, possibly. But yeah, it's great because it works with fountain pen.
Yeah,
obviously, because it's MD. And yeah, like I will write things on here. Or if you just want to pull off a few sheets, if you're doing like an Instagram post, you could clip it into some of your clipboards too. And it's a nice,
okay. That's what I usually have. I have stuff like little notebooks like this.
Oh yeah.
And
Same idea.
I jot, we'll jot stuff down here and then rip it off or keep it in and put that somewhere else. But yeah, I do this stuff all the time. So yeah, it's weird how we have our little habits of recording things.
Kate says, speaking of quotes, Vanessa, I love the quotes you've been posting. She always does the best quotes.
Thanks. Yeah, I try to find stuff that resonates, in here.
You do a great job with that.
It
touches me.
I'm just trying to not only touch myself, but to touch everybody else. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Walked right into that one, honey. The pad is available at Drum Ghouls, Stephanie says.
Which pad? Is it? Okay. So yeah, if I head out there.
Price on it, Stephanie, like 10 or 12. I don't think it's that expensive.
Yeah, I could put that right here on the side of my desk and just rip it off.
I use it every single day of my life. It's just right there.
It's it's so crazy. But then then I have little pads like this. This has the Bungu Box bumpy paper.
Oh, never heard.
There actually is a texture on it. I don't know if I could get the camera to catch it. And then I'm like too scared to use it because it's so cute. So I have a collection of those.
That happens too. $12. Yeah.
$12.
Yeah. That's a lot of paper for $12.
Yeah, that is a lot of paper for $12.
That's a long way. You can do a lot with it. Be Exquisite 444 asked, what is the purpose of a commonplace planner? You can watch so many videos on it and it will tell you the whole history that it dates back. Like, Emerson used to keep a commonplace notebook. It's basically, the best way that I can describe it is that a journal is all of your inner thoughts, very personal, like your thoughts. And a commonplace notebook is information that you gather. So they're not, you can make it whatever you want. Some people, like I do have a personal section in here. Like one of the dots is personal stuff, but it's basically information that you may want to reference, that you want to keep in one place that you can kind of go back to. So anything that you're interested in. So like, I'll refer again to the Mont Blanc. I have 2 Mont Blanc 149s and I wanted all the information on both of them. So I actually wrote down like the serial number on which one. And then I researched what that serial number said. West Germany pens are pre-1991, but typically after.
You really get in depth there.
Yeah, well, because my medium nib had a West Germany tag on it. So I'm like, that tells you a little bit about when that pen is from. So they're pre-1991, but typically after 1980. And I said how mine's a bicolored nib and West Germany on the sticker. And that was like the one that I got on the Real, the medium nib. And then the one that I bought in Orlando, extra fine nib, early 1990s, split ebonite feed from Sid in Orlando. And I just wrote the ink that was in there. But yeah, that's something that I'll reference because sometimes I'm like, oh, what year are these pens from? Like I had forgotten. So I wanted to write down and like, I don't know. So it's just information you'll want to reference. So and I also make a mess of like when I'm doing content planning, like I have ideas and I'll write them like, top 25 stationery, and I'll write it on this notebook. And then in another notebook, it's like, top 3 nibs of 25. And I just want it all in one place. So that's not really somebody else's information. That's mine. I'm looking at countertops. So I wrote down different countertops, if they were quartzite or quartz or marble.
Okay, so that's cool.
Stuff. And then like I can go back and refer to it when I need it. So my categories are journal. So that's like the actual journal stuff, like writing about my journals, which is weird.
So you're journaling about
my journals.
You're journaling.
I am.
That's like.
And pens, I almost didn't put pens in here because I keep an ink journal. Okay. But I feel like my ink journal is messy and it's mostly just ink. It's not like researching a pen or a brand or getting information. You know what? You see the difference a little bit? So I have pens and travel, like when I travel, like different shops I want to visit or monuments I want to visit that I want to go back to, hotels we might be staying in. I can reference if we're planning something. I have a tab that's just Boston for Boston information and
that's cool.
And home, which is for my home renovation. and then content creation. So those are my different tabs. And then I'm just filling it in accordingly.
It's so organized.
Well, this is like my 5th attempt, Vanessa.
Okay. Well, I mean, you make it look so easy.
I feel really good about this. What did you see the gentleman? Oh my God, that was awful. I did see that on Instagram. Someone at the Madrid
I saw
show
that. That is so messed up. Like, who does that?
And I feel like that's the second time people have reported about somebody stealing at a pen show. I mean, there's really not much security when you think of the price of these pens.
Yeah, I mean, that's
absolutely
just
awful.
But it's just so, like, the person actually doing that, I mean, it's just so selfish and messed up, because it's somebody that's, it's probably how they make a living, and
I'm trying to
not just a hobby.
Somebody walks away with 170 pens. Like, obviously he wasn't at his table.
Yeah, I mean, that's
like a couple trays,
Yeah.
My heart broke for him. That's awful. Yeah. I really hope this doesn't become a thing, because the pen shows are so free flowing. You know what I mean?
But I mean, it happens. I mean, I remember it was a couple of years ago with luxury brands. Somebody walked away with a couple of portfolios of pens, like Waldman's, and like some really expensive
portfolios, like with 48 pens in them or something.
So now they have cameras set up at their tables, like all over they didn't have cameras or anything then. But yeah, luxury brands they have cameras all over.
I'm starting to think it's going to become like a time where people get like plexiglass boxes, like kind of a
I hope not.
Well,
yeah,
I hope not,
some people do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. It is.
It really is. Just, some people are just such assholes.
I know. Well, I was going to say goodbye, but we can't say goodbye on that note. That's a sad note.
No, we can't say goodbye on that note.
It was great if a YouTuber was taping and may have caught it on camera, maybe. And also, I know that they had some of the like ID numbers, like my Mont Blanc with the serial number. They had serial numbers for some of the pens. So the ones that they had, they just put it on alert, like if somebody's trying to sell this or that sort of thing.
Right. Yeah. That's
several Mont Blancs. Oh, painful, man. Painful.
So messed up.
It is. It is. Well, everyone, I hope you all did have a fun fountain pen day. I hope you didn't spend too much money. I hope that you enjoyed what you had. Oh boy, wasted paper. What's the pens you're hoping to go on sale for Black Friday? Not sure if you answered this already. Scribo.
Yes, definitely Scribo.
50% off.
I don't know. I'm not really thinking about that, to be honest with you. I just I still want that Kaweco, that new Kaweco Titan. That would be nice to get, if I could find a deal on that. But that's really the only pen I'm really thinking about right now. So.
All right. Well, I hope you get it. Anybody else? Any other sale pens? Like a Sailor King of Pen, maybe, in the that T that I never got, the T one that I ended up getting, the Dreamy Hour, and now I kind of wish I'd gotten that one on Endless. The Moroccan, the mint, the red and taupe. I still want that thing, Visconti Iris. I know we need to get that that's gonna find you.
It'll find her. It'll walk up to Shannon and tap her on the shoulder and go, "You looking for me?"
Yeah. Shannon, if you ever see it in the US and you want to Venmo me the cash, I can always get it for you here and ship it to your PO box.
Yeah.
Pilot Decimo, we have some people. Mont Blanc Burgundy, Legrand. I bought the Classique and 149. You got the Burgundy 149?
Apparently. Where was it? Yes.
I cannot find it anywhere in the United States. I'm waiting for them. With Fountain Pen Day discount. Where? Oh my gosh. See, now that pen I have to pay for out of pocket. So I will buy that anywhere.
Yeah.
Especially with a discount.
Ute, regarding the Arc Layer, Applebaum, I think he was going to carry them. I don't know what happened with that, but so far the only place right now you can find Arc Layer pens, which she is talking about. These pens with it's the eyedropper Helix.
Oh, beautiful.
Pen shows. he seems to be attending all the pen shows, so you could definitely find him there. But yeah, I thought
I
for
whipped that
sure.
right out.
Oh yeah, I got them all right here.
I don't
They're
think I've
all
seen that.
inked
That's so
up.
nice.
Yeah, they're very cool. I've got a couple of colors. I think I showed the dark blue one, but I've got a red one, and this one's it's reading like green orange, but it's actually blue.
Oh,
It's
wow. It
blue.
definitely
Yeah, it's
looks like my
really
sweater.
strange. It's blue right here, but on the screen I see it's reading kind of a weird green orange.
Very
But,
cool.
yeah, they're cool. They're 3D printed,
Oh,
apparently.
wow.
Yeah.
I do remember you talking about those.
Yeah.
Very cool. I hope you find them.
Yeah. So I don't know who's carrying them.
Ready for my first one. I know they don't ever go on sale. You can get a Decimo on Amazon sometimes, Amazon Japan, for a good price.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I managed to get my dream pen, Aurora Mount Fuji. Ooh, beautiful.
Good for you.
Congratulations, Heather. That's awesome. I don't know that one. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
Love the red. Haha. No, I mean it. I mean it, Stella. Where did you get it?
She's not playing games,
I'm not
Stella.
playing, girl. I want
She
that.
is not playing. She
The
really
149.
wants to know.
If anybody would like, I will give this. I'll drop some good deal, a good deal here. Right now on where is it? The Real. There is a Burgundy Classique for like 200 in change. Mont Blanc.
Wow.
I thought that was a very good price. I'm
That is
not
a
in the
very
market
good
for a
price.
classic. I feel like it might be a little small. I do love the Legrand that I have. But I'm holding out for the 149.
Yeah. Well, that's what, if you want the 149, get the 149.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be here before you know it. And
yeah, I'm just not sure
yeah,
because they've talked about the release, but it just hasn't.
they're just toying with you.
Messing with us.
That's all.
Yeah.
They're messing with everybody's minds.
Yeah. All right, friends. Well, have a wonderful week. We chatted for an hour and 47 minutes. Good Lord.
It's amazing we could think of things to talk about for that
I know.
long.
We just keep going. Oh, I love my classic size for travel. Oh, yeah, for your planner on the go. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah, because she's a planner on the go type of gal. So
I don't need it. Maybe somebody will go buy it before this is over. Anyways, it was great chatting with all of you. Please be sure to like this video if you had a good time, and subscribe if you'd like to see more.
Yeah, subscribe if you feel like it. Whatever. You know.
It was really fun. It's always great to hear what's going on in your pen lives out there, and we appreciate you sharing your time with us here today.
Yes.
So
we love you all.
We love you all, and above all,
stay juicy, bitches.
Wait, we need our picture.
We do. What should we hold up?
What do we want to hold?
Journals?
Sure. I'll hold my common planner.
I'll grab this.
Where'd she
grab this.
I lost it already. No.
I don't know what else. Oh, I'll grab
with my field notes.
I'll just grab all these.
No, I want the Aurora. Oh gosh, see, it's so dangerous.
Oh, it's very dangerous.
Command 4. We need to get ready for our journal time. Okay, we ready? We're cute, Vanessa. Ready? You always look so cute. 1, 2, 3. Got it.
I'm a cute little 50-year-old.
You're such a cutie. All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
See you after the holiday. Happy Black Friday. I'm not going to influence anybody, I promise.
Don't go crazy.
Yeah.
If you need some advice or therapy.
You can start No Buy November after Black Friday.
For a week.
For 2 days. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.